To me, traditional hot rods have never gone away. They're always hot. It's like blue jeans and a white t-shirt. It looks good on everybody. When I was 11 years old, I was always into go-karts and stuff and dirt bikes, but I didn't know about this hot rod thing. And when I was 11, my father, who's an artist, wasn't into cars, never knew anything about cars, but he was very open and influenced me to go after anything I was interested in. And I got sick one day from school. He rented me a bunch of movies, and he was kind of out of touch with reality, so he didn't know what kids would like. And we didn't really watch movies, so he rented what he thought was cool when he was a kid, and he knew I was into cars, so he rented me American Graffiti and The California Kid. I watched that movie over and over, and took me out that night and bought me every hot rod magazine and Street Rodder magazine and Rod and Custom that we could find at every gas station, and I had about 7 or 8 books, and he just said study them and be good at it. To me, something that somebody took that they couldn't afford to buy a new fast car, and they fixed stuff and made it better and put a big motor in it, and that's what a hot rod is. And they smell good, they look good, and even little kids, when you drive down the road, look at them and know there's something special about them. And the cars speak for themselves. You can't help but love them, and then you almost want to do right by them. There's something beautiful about a 28 Ford pickup truck, full fendered, slammed in the front, just bebopping down the road. You can't help but look at it and go, what is that? Just the lines on these cars are beautiful. Look at a 33 Ford grill shell. It's just sexy. It's just beautiful. And that's what draws me to them. You can't help but love them. And there's nothing wrong with other cars. I just like those. They're beautiful. As far as the culture, it just spreads all over. It's instant, and guys in Japan are building wild shit. Guys in Germany and Sweden, and I mean, the culture is everywhere. It's not as defined. It's really spread. Everybody has their own style, and every community has their swag or their style, and you know, it just turns you on no matter where you're at. Like I say, we have a friend from France over here, and France has their own style, and they're modifying cars that I've never even heard of, and you look at it and it's like, holy shit, that's cool. I would have never thought to do this thing. And they have they have a 5% of the utensils we have as far as old cars. I look around here and I found cars that were built in the mid-50s that should have been cover cars, and they're just farm boys that built East Coast cars, where now it's really the artists have come out, and these guys are building wild shit that's well built. They're craftsmen out of low dollar stuff. But the culture here, it's hot. I mean, you can't, yeah, everybody's into it, and if they're not into it, they want to be into it, and they accept it.
a couple. The wife ain't been out yet.
Hey, look.
You ready? Let's do it.
The hardcore happening is literally just a bunch of pure people, good people. And it's one of those things you don't even know how much you want it to grow. When it was at 100 people, I remember thinking, shit, we got a lot of people here. I don't want a bunch of idiots to show up. And the next year we had 200, and I thought, there's a lot of great people here. I don't want 300 to show up. I just want to keep seeing people enjoying just a good old-fashioned get-together. And I think that's what it is. When I was a kid, we used to go to cookouts all the time, and it seems like you never hear of just a cookout for no reason. It's just a gathering of old friends to catch up, shake hands, and shoot the shit. And the neat thing about the cars is it's a catalyst. I'm always amazed at how many 85-year-old guys you'll see here shooting the shit with a 20-year-old guy, and they totally are on the same page. But it doesn't matter how old you are because we have the same passion. So as far as the hot rod party, I don't know. I just want to have fun. It can always be just a good time, bunch of good old boys and gals and good people hanging out. That's the ticket. I'm Jesse Coots from Leroy, New York, and I build custom cars and hot rods.